Have you ever felt frustrated because you couldn't follow along at music rehearsal or choir practice? Are you tired of being dependent on others to learn new songs? What if you could sing any tune on your own terms? With the power of sight singing, you can explore the vast world of songs, from classical to contemporary, without waiting for someone to play them for you. Imagine if reading music could be as easy as reading your favorite book. Stay tuned, because I will reveal the secret to unlocking this skill in just a few minutes. Picture yourself in the audition room. You've just sung your audition material, but the production team wants to hear you sing something else. Lucky you. This happens all the time. A production team will see a different side of you in person than on your audition tape and consider you for another role during the callback. Unfortunately, they may ask you to sing something you weren't expecting and haven't heard before. As you scan the notes and lyrics, your eyes dance across the page, unsure how the tune goes. You're lost, entirely baffled by the lines, dots, and squiggles. If you knew how to read sheet music, you would effortlessly translate the black and white notes into the composer's intended melody or harmony. You would feel the rise and fall of each phrase, the flow of crescendos, and the delicate touch of diminuendos, all coming to life within your mind's ear. The notes on the page would no longer be cryptic symbols. They would be your trusted guide, each one helping the story along, revealing the profound connection between lyrics and melody, enabling you to convey emotion and meaning through your voice. With practice and patience, you'll soon find yourself effortlessly translating mysterious musical notes into soul-stirring melodies. I can help you learn how to do this. Welcome to Singing Greg Voice Studio. Today we journey into the world of sight singing and reading sheet music. In this video, we will explore what sight reading is, the difference between perfect pitch and relative pitch, and introduce a consistent and intuitive way to recognize and sing pitches and intervals in written music, singing with numbers. If you find value in this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the upcoming series, where I explain the ins and outs of this sight singing system and how you can practice it on your own. Sight singing is the skill of reading and singing a piece of music without prior rehearsal, translating it into melodious sounds without the aid of an instrument. It involves translating musical symbols, such as notes, rhythms, and dynamics, into audible sounds in real time. This might seem daunting initially, especially for those just starting out. Once you know how it works, learning to do it will be a piece of cake. Sight singing is incredibly useful for singers for several reasons. 1. Versatility. Sight singing allows singers to tackle new and unfamiliar songs with confidence, whether in an audition, rehearsal, or performance setting. This versatility is especially valuable for performers who encounter various musical genres and styles. 2. Independence. Learning to read sheet music fosters independence from recordings or vocal coaching, allowing you to prepare and perform unfamiliar music even if you've never heard it before. 3. Pitch precision. Being able to recognize and produce specific pitches and intervals will help you harmonize, blend, and stay in tune. 4. Learning speed. Sight singing is essential for learning and performing new music. If you can do this quickly and accurately, you will be an asset in any singing situation. 5. Audition preparation. You will often encounter sight singing as part of auditions for choirs and musical roles, making it an invaluable skill for your performing career. Sight singing is a powerful tool that will enable you to perform and appreciate music in its written form. It is an indispensable skill for both beginners and experienced vocalists alike. Now, let's talk about pitch. Perfect pitch, also known as absolute pitch, is a rare and remarkable musical ability where an individual can identify or produce a specific musical note without any reference point. People with perfect pitch can instantly recognize and name the pitch of a note. For example, that's an A. Or reproduce a note accurately without needing a reference tone. This ability is often considered innate and is thought to be present from a young age. Not all musicians have perfect pitch. While singers like Celine Dion, Charlie Puth, Mariah Carey, Michael Jackson, and Whitney Houston are known to have possessed this rare trait, perfect pitch only occurs in around 1 in 10,000, or 0.01% of people. One recent review suggested that only 4% of music students have the ability. So if you don't, it doesn't mean you're hopeless. You're not a lost cause. You just need to work on it. In reality, there are few genuinely tone-deaf people. It is estimated that only between 2 and 5% of the population is medically tone deaf. Despite what a relative or elementary school teacher told you, you may have more potential than you realize. Relative pitch is more common and can be developed through training and practice. It involves the ability to perceive and understand the relationships between musical notes rather than being able to pull a pitch out of thin air. People with relative pitch can identify the distance between two notes, intervals such as a perfect fifth, a major third, or a minor sixth. Distinguish between different chord types, major, minor, augmented, diminished, etc., based on their sound. Read and perform music notation based on the relative relationships between notes. Relative pitch is a valuable skill for musicians, allowing them to recognize intervals, identify chord qualities, and sight sing or sight read. Okay, so how do we train relative pitch? Singing by numbers. What does that mean? Let me show you. Here we have a C major scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Back to where we started. Our major scale takes 8 notes to get us back to the same note. Octaves are repeating notes. So this C, which is technically one of the next scale, you could also think of it as 8. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know the major scale. I may not have started on C. I picked a random pitch, but if you just go off the black dots on the screen, you may not be able to gauge the exact distance or how high or how low you should sing. Let's look at something else. If we take our C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and we spread it out like this on a number line, this represents the major scale a little bit more visually accurately. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll notice that that is a smaller gap. This is a half step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll notice that 7 and 8 also has a small step. It's important to remember that 3 and 4 have a small little step. If you notice, this tetrachord, or this group of 4 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, looks the same as this 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're the same intervals stacked on top of each other. By associating notes with numbers, you can establish a mental distance between pitches in your mind. And over time, you can reliably reproduce those intervals when you see them in songs. This is an ingenious method to take what's on the page and be able to sing it accurately and confidently. As you repeat this typical musical pattern, you will solidify the distances between notes, giving yourself a framework to rely on as you learn a new song. You don't have to memorize every pitch and come up with it on the fly. You can relate each pitch to the one that came before. You will start to feel and hear the relationships between notes, making it easier to sing a melody directly from sheet music. This system allows you to build relative pitch. I'll go more in depth on this in future videos. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. For more tips and resources on sight singing and ear training, check the links in the description below. Sight singing is a remarkable skill that opens doors to musical exploration. I invite you to embark on this musical journey and unlock the secrets of sheet music. Embrace the challenge, keep practicing, and soon you'll be singing every song you encounter with confidence. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. Take care, and see you in the next video.